ever gaslighted a girl? You have.
What about you?
If I gaslighted a girl,
Come on. You can't be all nice all the time.
Probably, yeah. I don't know.
Come on.
I'm trying to think. Have I? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You probably hooked up with a girl and just told her like, "Hey,
Get
rocks.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, wait, didn't you hook up with some girl that was older, and then that was your asshole story?
Yeah.
And then you saw her.
That was the drunken. That was the time I had.
Hooked up with a girl, and then like years later, he ended up in her apartment again.
No, this was one of my asshole story on the show. I had a one night stand twice with the same woman.
Who was older?
But it was like she was like probably like 8 or 9 years older than me.
She was like 60 years old.
No, she wasn't that old.
She was 60.
She was 40 when I was probably like
Respect your
29 or
elders.
some shit. But anyway, I had the one night stand once, very drunk. It was a horrible experience. She was an alcoholic. She was chugging Jack Daniels in the morning when she woke up. It's horrible.
Doug has a type.
I have a type.
Alcoholics.
Alcoholics. Yeah, I guess so. That should have been a sign back then, I guess. Anyway, I had the one night stand with her, threw her out, and then like 4 years later, met the same woman in a bar. Didn't realize it was her. She didn't realize it was me. Both getting drunk at someone's. It was her 40th birthday party at that point.
Oh, so she was younger when she met you.
She was probably 36.
She
or
just
something,
looked like 40.
How old were you?
I don't know her age. I mean, but at the second time I met her, she was celebrating her 40th birthday, and I didn't realize it was her. She didn't realize it was me. And we get drunk, and this was like in the 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We get drunk, and then we go back to my new apartment, and all of a sudden, I remember her name was Michelle. And like she told me, "Hey, Michelle," like my friend was like, "Meet Michelle. It's her 40th birthday." I was like, "Oh, hey, whatever." And we're drinking. Then we get back to my apartment, and then we start messing around. She starts blowing me, and then when I look down at her, she looked up at me, and that's when I realized. I looked into her eyes, and I was like, "Oh my god, this woman has sucked my cock before." And I realized it was the woman from 4 years ago with the one night stand.
And that's when you knew she was the
and
one.
it was like that usual suspect moment when they drop the mug and all the pieces come together and you figure out what happened.
I recognize this forehead. Where have I seen this forehead before?
Exactly. Yeah. No, and at that moment I was like, oh, I can't make this mistake again. And I stopped what we were doing and I was like, hey, why don't we go grab another drink? And I lived next to a bar at the time. And she's like, what? She's like, George, she said, but we're here. And I'm like, yeah, but we'll go get one more.
She's like with her cock in her mouth.
Yeah. And
What are you talking about?
I get her dressed or whatever. I'm like, we'll get one more drink. It'll be a lot of fun. Then we'll come back and we'll finish this and have a lot of fun. And she's like, okay, whatever. And then I walk her to the bar and she's like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm like, okay. And then when she goes to the bathroom, I just fucking left. And then I went back to the original bar where my friends were still hanging out, partying. And I was like, happy 40th.
For her 40th birthday party that's still going on that you took the birthday girl from?
But
that is number one asshole. That is number one asshole.
It's a good
that's number one asshole, but that's not gaslighting.
That wasn't gaslighting.
That's not gaslighting.
That was a drunken fucking afternoon that happened twice, and I just didn't realize it until I was in the moment again.
Yeah.
I mean, it is gaslighting.
It was an asshole move
because you took her back to the bar to say, let's have one more, and then you left.
I mean,
so that is gaslighting.
I was looking for a way to
still.
get rid of her. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean,
Okay. Yeah, gaslighting is like where you make the person believe something that's completely untrue.
That's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Here's
Got him.
Rachel's like, she just had a fucking usual suspects moment. She's like, I guess it was.
But here's the thing: is it still like I didn't know this woman at all, really. Like we never messaged with her, never had a relationship back and forth.
You had your dick in her mouth twice.
Sure. I had a one night stand with her 4 years ago. We never talked again. And then 4 years later, I meet her again. And I don't really know who she is. And the only thing I know is her name is Michelle, and she lived in the Valley. That was all I knew. And she was an alcoholic, obviously. But the
funniest thing is you're like, I don't even know this girl.
I don't.
But I had my dick in her mouth twice.
Yeah, exactly.
On 2 different occasions. Not once, twice.